today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Derek Carr and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Jordan Love.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Love in the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their 36-yard line.
He's back to throw here to start the drive.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
41-yard line.
Throwing, Love. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, Love. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 5 catches, 71 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Love now to pass on 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
The ball carrier.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
A gain of 5.
He'll get it up the middle.
And goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
The ball carrier.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Courtland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
3rd and 12.
Shotgun now for Carr. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Schuster.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Carr sacked.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Love from the gun.
On the slant, completes to Sutton.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Jordan Love.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Working out of the gun, Love. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Makes the score Packers 10. Steelers.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Carr. Ebron with it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. 1st down, going to the air with Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Benson Mayowa collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
By Rashawn Gary.
A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
if you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
Taken in at the 22.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7.50.
Yeah, you're talking about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, You're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He's going to launch it for one, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He gets it left side to Johnson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
By the Packers.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down.
Operating from the gun, Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And 4 yards to go.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So we reach half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Steelers nothing.
This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Complete to Jay Sternberger. A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw now, here's Love. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith
able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And now Derek Carr. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Johnson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
At their own 36-yard
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That one whistled against David Bakhtiari. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They try again with Cohen. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Love. He'll find Aguara complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now right away, he'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money.
bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen.
At the 43-yard line.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there. 1st down.
31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Packers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. He'll find Williams on the slant. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And to give this time to the tailback. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackled by Derwin James. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh 1st. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Carr completes it, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Staying on his feet. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Willis in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Carr. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love now on 2nd down. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And a Packer first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
Throwing again. Carr. And this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 21. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
On 1st down, Carr. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
34-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense. No.
That's David DeCastro, the former Stanford Cardinal, with a penalty. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Johnson. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Carr again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
I got him. Mike 56.
From the gun, Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They run it again with Williams. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Green Bay, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.